Welcome back to Battle of the Brains.
Here are the scores as we head now into the final round here on Battle of the Brains. Our team from Riverbend High School, 140 points. Our team from Riverbend High School, 175 points. For this final toss-up round, the point score for a correct answer is doubled, but so is the penalty for an incorrect answer given before I finish the question. There is no deduction for an incorrect answer to a completed question. All right, teams, good luck. This is our final toss-up round. Often used in marching bands and drum corps, what type of drum has metal wires stretched across the bottom drum head? Cole.
Snare drum.
Correct. Name this law in chemistry that states that the absolute pressure and volume of a given mass of confined gas are inversely proportional if the temperature remains unchanged within a closed system. Kartikia.
Ideal gas law.
That is incorrect. Riverbend. Aubrey.
Bohr's law?
Repeat for me.
Bohr's law?
It's called Boyle's law. The test uses 3 multicolored components, one of which consists of 5 black on white images. Name this psychological test employing ink blots. Emma.
Rorschach?
Repeat for me, please.
Rorschach?
It's called Rorschach. Singers Blake Shelton and Gwen Stefani have been judges on what popular, Emma?
The Voice?
Correct. TV reality talent show. Which U.S. state forms the eastern border of Lake Champlain? Emma.
Michigan?
That's incorrect. Elsie Bird. Cole.
Pennsylvania.
It's actually Vermont. Over 99% of the matter which comprises the sun consists of what 2 elements? Cole.
Hydrogen and helium.
Correct. Oberon, Ariel, and Titiana are moons of which planet? Cassie.
Saturn.
That is incorrect, and it's Titania. I misspoke. Elsie Bird? Lucy?
Jupiter?
It's actually Uranus. Lineweaver-Burke plots are used to study the kinetics of what molecules who act as biological catalysts? Aubrey?
Enzymes?
Enzymes is correct. A leaf needs 3 things to make food: carbon dioxide, light, and what? Cassie?
Glucose.
That is incorrect. Elsie Bird? Henry?
Nitrogen.
We need water. The culinary term calamari is used for a dish made from what animal? Henry?
Squid.
Correct. What is the capital of the state of Oregon? Cassie?
Portland.
That is incorrect. Elsie Bird? Cole?
Can you repeat the question?
What is the capital of the state of Oregon?
Spokane.
It's Salem. What 2-word term is collectively given to the journalistic profession or its members of the press? Cole?
News anchor.
That is incorrect. Riverbend? Cassie?
Press agent.
We are called the fourth estate. In the key of C major, what notes correspond to the spaces on a bass clef staff? Anthony?
A, C, E, and G.
That is correct. The moon temperance, the fool, death, justice, and the hanged man are some of the 78 cards in what kind of deck often... Lucy. Oh, I'm sorry.
Tarot deck?
That is correct, used by fortune tellers. It consists of mayo, buttermilk, mustard, and maybe a little onion and garlic. What is the top flavor of salad dressing? Henry.
Ranch.
Ranch is correct, created in 1949. Which member of European royalty lost her life in 1997? Cassie.
Princess Diana.
Correct, in Paris. This editor of Pravda became a Secretary General of the Central Committee in 1922. Cassie.
Joseph Stalin.
Correct. Name the substance usually found in cereal grains like wheat and rye that can cause a digestive disorder. Emma.
Gluten?
Correct, called celiac disease. When the Earth's North Pole is tilted toward the sun, what season is it in the... Kartikia.
Summer.
That is correct, here in the United States. And that buzzer is the end of our game. While our judges double-check the final score, here's how to a reminder of how to stay connected with us here at Battle of the Brains.
Stay up to date with Battle of the Brains. Follow along as your favorite teams advance this season. Visit battleofthebrains.net to learn more. And follow the show on social at Battle As we continue round 1 in this current season of Battle of the Brains, join us next week as we welcome Western Branch High School versus Louisa High School.
And here is the final score for today's match, determining which team will continue on in this season's competition. Ending the match with a final score of 260 points, our team from L.C. Byrd High School. Great job today by Cole, Henry, Kartakia, and Lucy. Best of luck as you continue on with the school season. Our winners today with a final score of 295 points, our team from Riverbend High School. Great job today by Cassie, Anthony, Emma, and Aubrey, and we will see you all in the next round. I'm Cheryl Miller. Thank you for watching and playing along here on Battle of the Brains, and we'll see you back here next week. Great match, teams.
Game over. Thank you for watching Battle of the Brains, presented by Virginia 529. Goodbye.